Welcome to Candid Conversations with Doc V, a collaboration with the unprecedented enterprise Win-Win Women, a global movement to reach, teach, and talk with women and girls around the world in 195 nations. As a woman heals, the earth heals. Our mission is to care, connect, and collaborate with 3.9 billion women worldwide so all can enjoy a level of excellence in every area of their lives and be more joyful, fulfilled, and financially secure. We care by loving and inspiring all women. We connect as we teach and talk together. We collaborate to grow successful businesses. To that end, Candid Conversation is where real talk about real experiences and circumstances is the norm and not the exception to help you heal, rebuild, and transform your life from the inside out and put you back in business. Hi, I'm Doc V, the Pivot Maestro and your corner woman, here to provide truth and transparency in conversation to help you navigate the waters and think without a box. What is my why? You are my why and motivation to create a safe haven for you, to validate you and your experiences, and to provide hope and freedom in your thinking and being so that you may live the life and lifestyle you were meant to lead. All are welcome to the conversation with our topics running the gamut around issues women face every day in life, the workplace, career transition, and business. Always providing revelation, reconciliation, and renaissance with one mission in mind, to help you define your path. And one message: you are mission essential, even as a woman, because you ladies, you are grace under pressure. Last week, our pivot was decide who you will be. Decide who you will be. This week, our conversation is about choose you and define your path. And do so with integrity as your guide and sole purpose, your pursuit. So I want you to imagine, here on the outside of our conversation, that you are a beautiful fish out there just swimming around in a flowing river, just enjoying yourself and flowing with the current, and you're just thinking life is all good, right? You're playing with your mates, and you're going home to your family, and you're just doing life things that you would do as a fish. But now I want you to imagine that you, that beautiful fish with that beautiful family, that you are actually living in and swimming in a polluted, poisonous body of water, and you don't even know it until it's too late. Think about that. And here's the translation of that. It's time out, ladies, for simply managing your reality and allowing life to lead you unaware. It's time to lead life and do more than manage your reality, but live and live more abundantly. To have the time for your family, for your friends, for yourself, most importantly, for the things you love to do and value that you consider life-giving as opposed to life-taking. See, when you consider that example, that river you're swimming in, that's your environment, that's your community. That's these polluted environments that are poisoning your soul, snuffing out your spirit, and literally stealing the life out of you. Choose life. Choose life, because life is for the living, not death. Yes, change will be required. We've talked about that in previous episodes. Anything that does not change is what? Not living. Ladies, your soul is calling. Your soul is calling. Answer the call. Women worldwide are facing various life issues and circumstances of a hostile, discriminatory, debasing, objectifying, marginalizing nature. in the workplace, at home, in their communities and culture. At Win-Win Women and Defining Paths, we see you. We want you to know that we see you. We see you, and we want you to know a great awakening has started. And we are here to help validate, heal, equip, empower, and inspire you to action so that you may ring free in your mind, body, and soul in all that you do. Ladies, I don't know about you, but I am tired. I am so tired. I am tired of being sick and tired and the poster child for grace under pressure. As I just shared with our International Women's Summit, I am tired of making backroom deals in the workplace, keeping quiet. I'm so tired of our talents, our gifts being wasted. Are you tired of walking into a workplace every day and smiling as if you're happy and there's nothing wrong? Or that your employers see your worth? Are you tired of shrinking your talents and shrinking who you are to make someone else feel bigger and better about themselves or their roles? Are you tired of workplace cliques and favors traded for promotions because someone is a friend of a friend? Are you tired of having to wake up every day and walk in an environment that is toxic, poisonous, hostile, and that simply tolerates and marginalizes you and dismisses you because you just don't get it, not the other way around? Understand, ladies, they can't see. They can't see you. They don't have the perspective to see the greatness before them. They fear the greatness in you. They fear you taking their jobs. They fear you, they feel inferior around you because of what they feel in you, what they see in you, your capabilities, your talents. They fear your revelation that you are more than and not less than, just because your title may not be above theirs in a chain of command or in a flow. Your fear for civility is preventing your greatness, ladies. Your fear of civility is preventing your greatness. Do you want to know why you're unhappy? Why you're frustrated? Why you feel sick to your stomach every time you walk into that place? Why you can't be productive? Why you cannot perform? And so on down the line of whys. Your soul is calling. Your soul purpose is calling. It's calling you to walk in integrity, and that integrity is the true you, your authentic self. We've talked about this in previous episodes, so if you missed that, go back and catch up. Not this woman who gets up every morning, gets dressed, goes through the routine, braves the elements and traffic to get to work and put on a mask to simply get through the day. That woman is just existing. She then leaves that place not feeling fulfilled, frustrated. Those feelings affect your household, the environments you go into, the relationships that you have, how you see yourself, what you do, your ability to get out of the bed every morning. And again, so on down the line. Think about this, ladies. See, I've been there. I've been there. I've lived the story. And this is why I do what I do at Defining Paths. We are in crisis. And while this world continues to change, we're expected to still be grace under pressure and keep our mouths quiet and be good little girls. It's time to let our voices be heard. Speak up, speak out. Your soul is calling you. And as long as you do not speak up and out, it will continue to snuff out that light. It will weaken. Ladies, perspective is everything. So understand that it's a new dawn. It's a new day, in the words of one of my favorite singers, Nina Simone. And I'm feeling good, and I want you to feel good. I want you to feel even better than good. I have a question for you. Have you been hurt? HRT acronym is what we use at Defining Paths. If so, I want you to know it's time to heal. It's time to rebuild. And it's time to transform your life from the inside out. See, there was a time in my life when I feared my greatness and I would not embrace it. I've always known that I was more than. It was something in my soul calling, rumbling, and my spirit was trying to lead me there, but I kept dimming my light because I wanted to be normal. I wanted to be stable in society. I wanted to fit in the box. I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be loved. I wanted not to be abandoned, and all of the daddy issue stuff that we tend to struggle with that keeps us in that box. But you know what I came to realize? Those things I wanted, staying in the box, being the good little girl everybody wanted me to be, did not get me what I wanted to be liked, to be loved, to be fulfilled, to be secure, to not be abandoned, etc. Because what I came to realize is that it was all superficial. That those who put you in that box do not have your best interest at heart. They do not like you. They do not love you. They do not care about you or your well-being. They do not care about your happiness, your stability, your financial stability or ability. Ladies, this is real talk. This is hard talk. They care that you simply do the work and make them look good so they can take the credit. Or you do their will. That you lose and subjugate your willpower under theirs so that they can feel better about themselves. And why? Because we all struggle with self-love, whether we want to admit it or not. We all struggle with self-love. And until we learn how to love ourselves, we can't love others. All we can bring is conflict and dissonance, not resonance and harmony. It's all about loving the skin you're in so that you can walk with that integrity, with that light shining before you, so that you can be the leader, the business leader, the legacy builder that you were meant to be. And it all starts right up here with the mindset. Reprogram your mindset. You know, if you've read my book, Love the Skin You're In, How to Conquer Life Through Divergent Thinking, it's available on my website, definingpaths.online, or on Amazon. I talk about mind-set. And that's where we get into the reprogram your mindset. I specifically write it like that because I want you to understand, if no one has ever told you, that you have the power, you have the ability to set your mind to whatever you choose. Mind-set. I want you to remember that and take notes if you're not. Get rid of the dissonance in your life. Those things holding you back. Those people holding you back. Those places that are holding you back. If you have to pick up and move around the world, pick up and move around the world. Listen to your soul, where it leads you, where it's calling you. And remove those negative voices. Remove that energy out of your life. We talked about this in the last episode or two, about the Mother Earth energy that we're now in. The Mother Earth energy that's all about nurturing, that's all about grounding, that's all about helping us be rooted and grounded in our purpose, to grow, to nourish, to flourish, to be light, to give birth. That's not just to human beings. It's in our businesses. Think about this. Even though it's not birthing out of the womb, figuratively, it is. If you've been given a business idea, a concept, you share your story. And we'll talk about that a little bit in a second. You share your stories for others to hear. You provide your services, your products, your programs. That will help liberate and free other women, other people, whoever your target audience is. That is birthing from your womb. That is coming from your soul. That is your soul purpose. That's what you're seeking to define your path so that you can help others define theirs as well. Face your fears, ladies. We talked about that. Face your fear of failure and whatever else. Reconcile the what ifs, the thens, the consequences, the whys and the why nots. Answer the questions with truth, transparency, and please, above all things, give yourself space for grace. Remember, you may fall down, but falling down is a part of life. Get back up. Pivot. Get back up and pivot. See, just as a child learns to crawl before it can walk and before it can run, we adults are no different. We must crawl. We must then walk before we can run, and certainly before we are able to soar as eagles. Your story, and the secrets you are hiding, ladies, that is what is going to free your soul. That is what's going to help you define your path. Because if you've not realized it, you have been in beta all of the days of your living, all of the days of your life. You've been in beta. You just need to start connecting the dots and figure out that soul purpose. That is what's going to bring you what you want. To be liked, to be loved, to be released, to feel free, to feel fulfilled, to find that stability and the abilities that you have been reaching for, longing for, struggling for, trying to manifest. Stop hiding. Stop hiding, ladies. Please stop hiding. The world is waiting for you. Your sisters are waiting for you to define your path, for you to choose you. Am I telling you to go in and quit your job? No. Some of you that may be prepared and able to do so, you might want to consider it. Especially if it's snuffing out your soul. If your spirits have just plummeted. There are signs. There are signs that follow the soul's calling. And it's connected to the body. Failure in health. All kinds of troubles and issues that begin. That's what then triggers the mind to actually start to think, to process. Think about it. And for those of you who are not prepared to walk away from those toxic environments, start setting yourself up for that exit. Start seeking your soul purpose today and follow your call to greatness. It's time to be true to you. Make moves and discover what you're made of. Ladies, you're made of so much more than you realize. You are capable of so much more than you fathom, that you've dreamed. See, when we talk about, just seeing the unseeable, knowing the unknowable, and doing the impossible when it comes to tapping into your divergent thinking, that's when you start to understand how much more there is out there for you. That's when you start to understand how much more you can do and that you are capable of. You got to get out of the box. Don't hover around the box. Because what do I say in my book? When you hover around that box is still there holding you down. Society teaches you what? Put you in the box. Education does what? Teaches you to think outside the box, but the box is still there and you're hovering around. You have to think without a box to tap into that divergent thinking. I want you to know and realize that you are not alone. All of those tears you've shed at night, at work, in the bathroom, in secret, those tears are familiar. Those tears are flowing across the world. And you are not alone. It's time to put you back in business. It's time to put women back in business, whether in the workplace or whether you decide to leave the workplace to pursue your passions, your gifts, talents, your soul purpose. It's time to find it. And until you do, your soul will remain restless, unfulfilled, and screaming in the background, sabotaging and challenging you to step up higher, to come out of circumstance, to up level, to work on your personal development so that you can fly, you can soar higher than you ever thought before. Forget those naysayers, those people who have programmed you to think you cannot do this. You have flaws. Don't listen to that. We are perfectly perfect in our imperfections. I want you to write that down. Make that a mantra. Make that an affirmation. We are perfectly perfect in our imperfection. You start repeating that, believing it, and there are no such thing as flaws. It's time to shine, and it's time to shine unapologetically. Why? Because you are beautifully, wonderfully, fearfully, uniquely made. You. There is only one of you. There is only one of you. My sisters, the struggle to be grace under pressure is real. If you need a community that will bear its soul to you and allow you to bear yours to them, to us, then stand you back up to help you heal, rebuild, and transform your circumstances from the inside out. It is the Defining Paths Grace Under Pressure for Women community and membership that I want you to come and join. Come and join us on Facebook. Under groups, look for GUP for Women and take our challenge at thepivotmaestro.com GUP-membership. We want you to come and get in community. We want to help stand you up, lift you up. We are our sister's keeper. We want to help you center, focus, so that you can be the woman you were meant to be. And that grace under pressure banner that we have to wave and we fly as the second soul, it will be such a lighter burden once you understand your power, once you understand your greatness, and once you start to define your own path and do not allow anyone else to be the captain of your ship or the charter of your path. Ladies, this is all you. You have one life to live. This is your time to shine, particularly in this year, 2022. We kicked off the beginning of this year with a mantra, be true to you in 2022. That was our company motto for Defining Paths. In our Grace Under Pressure community motto, our mantra, strong is the new sexy. So I want you to write that down. That's your second affirmation, or you might have many more from the conversation today. Write that down. I want you all to post it on your phones, put it on your wall, set reminders to speak these affirmations into your spirit. I want you to get them out of the subconscious, because you've heard them now, so they're in the subconscious. You have to speak. Speak life. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. Speak life into your situation, into your circumstance, into your home, into your workplace, into your business. Speak life. But also know when your soul is calling you in a different direction. When your soul is calling spend time, meditate. You know, I've recently started listening to this one station on Amazon, and I can't tell you what it does for me. It's called Sacred Earth, so you might want to check it out. It gives me a peace, a calm. Search for what is going to help you find your center. If you come and be a part of the Grace Under Pressure community, you will have the opportunity to learn Qigong, which is an ancient martial art led by my wonderful sister and partner, Laura Lane, who has attached just beautiful spiritual affirmations to each posture, 24 postures. So we're getting ready to kick off a 6-month course where she will move you through those postures and those affirmations. And then I come behind her and I help you apply it to real world, your daily life applications. And we break that down and we gather lessons learned from that and how to apply it and how to live out this calling of ours, because it is a calling of ours to be grace under pressure. We are the life givers. We are the life bearers. We are the Mother Earth, rooted, planted, grounded. And it's going to be up to women to help heal the earth, heal the world. Ladies, we have a voice. It's time for us to use it. It's time for us to speak up. It's time out for us being afraid, worrying about what our significant others may think, worrying about what our workplace may think. Civility is keeping you from your greatness. There is a civility, a time and place for civility. But civility has no place when it's time for you to speak up for yourself, for others, for the legacy you want to live and lead. So, I hope you found nuggets in this episode today to help you start to define your path. I invite you to reflect on the conversation, think on our conversation and the application in your life. If you're ready to pivot, we are here for you at Defining Paths. If you're ready to start a business or need a transformation of your online program services, your virtual face, we have your solution. Come see with our true vision to define your path and stand up your business in 90 days on a foundation built for profitability and sustainable wins. You will also get membership access into the DP community membership platform at thepivotmaestro.com/DP-membership. If you're a part of that True Vision program, you can find all that you want to know about Defining Paths at definingpaths.online, where you can connect with us on social media and our Facebook communities that speak to you. We hope you'll come and be in community. We hope you'll reach out. We hope you will allow us to serve you. And join us next week. Until then, what is our mantra, ladies? Strong is the new sexy. I want you to believe that and be strong in mind, body, and soul. Define your path and love the skin you're in. I'm Doc V, the Pivot Maestro, and always your corner woman. I am my sister's keeper. I'll see you next week.